Hello!
Hello, AOS fans!
It's the Agents of Nightvault.
Pete's back again, and it might be a week later for you guys since our last game, but Pete is the same night for him, and he still has laryngitis. He's still channeling his inner Barry White.
Can't get enough of your love, baby. Yes.
Exactly, there you go. I've asked him to stop singing that, but yet he keeps going. So we're back. Who are we playing tonight, Pete?
We're playing Garrek's Reavers versus Averon's Storm Cursebreakers.
Well, they're so allegedly top tier I'm playing tonight, so the pressure's on.
According to random people on the internet.
Yeah,
like
it's top tier, and yours isn't top tier.
Well, I reckon Garrek, with the new ban list, I think Garrek gets back more in the game.
You think? Well, that's interesting, because I don't think that's the perception.
You reckon?
My perception on...
Well, you're wrong.
No, I don't mean it's my perception of the warband. My perception is that people don't think that.
Could be.
Because I think because he loses out because he hasn't got all those extra little damage things.
Well, you think, but maybe. But the warband cards for Garrek, they've got some really nice ploys and some really nice objectives.
Yeah. Which
means you don't have to worry so much about some of the restricted cards, and you can start taking the twister knives and the traps and the pit traps and stuff, because you don't have to worry about the upgrade.
Well, you've studied it more than I have, so I'm going to take your word for it.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
But I'm not feeling confident this is top tier, but we'll see. I haven't really got the measure of these. I know I lost heavily in the first few games we played with them. I think I have won since, maybe 1 or 2 games. Yeah. But I'm still not sure how to play these guys, so we'll see.
So as usual, Robin lost the roll, and I placed the ball.
As usual. Yes, I didn't want to win this one. I did want to win this one, so of course I didn't. Or whatever it is, vice versa.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what I wanted.
I have a very good history of never getting the. Yep. I have a very good history of never getting the roll-off result that I want. Yep. That's continuing tonight.
Yes.
Put it around this way.
Put it around like this. And we place the objectives. We've got 1 and 3 there. These are the 2 I placed. And Robin's got 4, 2, and 5 over there.
I'm playing that rear guard, going for supremacy, and our only way out. And I'm really laughing because I've got making a statement again, because you know I like to choose that, and I'm going to snatch it from you.
And so we had to get rid of some cards.
We did.
I had 4 upgrades in my opening hand, so I had to get rid of them. I got Great Strength, didn't want to get rid of. Blood Slick, didn't really want to get rid of. Concealed Weapon, really didn't want to get rid of that, because that gives me a really good chance to one-shot one of your guys with +2 damage.
Especially with some of your extra rolling cards.
Frenzy, which is an extra dice, and the only ploy, Insensate. Did not want to lose that.
Which Insensate is a funny card. It feels like it's quite weak, but actually it can really interrupt the flow.
Yeah, especially if you're on a roll and there's some really juicy targets around, then suddenly you're like, well, I guess I'll move for a turn or something.
Yeah, and I suspect it's particularly useful against these guys.
Yeah.
Although possibly less good against people with range, because you can just shoot them and they don't tend to kill people.
Yeah, if you only do 1 damage, it's not so bad. But if someone's within 1-shotting range, you're like, right, I'll take them out, I'll get a glory, I'll spend that, and then suddenly you're gone. So and you had to get rid of your
I had to get my objectives. I had to get rid of Sorcerer's Scouring, which is a score immediately if I take an enemy fighter out with a spell. Might have done that. Singled out, score this in end phase if a surviving friendly fighter has 3 or more upgrades. Almost certainly not going to score that. And Superior Tactician, which is a 3rd end phase card. Bit sad to see that go.
I am not.
No.
You're quite. You score that a lot. So.
Yeah. So on the plus side, I haven't got to do that brain headery of trying to.
Or as we call it,
thinking. Yes, of trying to work out how to score Superior Tactician, which is quite nice.
Yes, that is true. So we have laid the boards. Now we're going to roll to see who places first. Robin gets
a crit and a double.
Some doubles. When I get
you doesn't really make a massive difference, does it?
Not a lot, but you've got to place one first, so I'll let you place first.
So I think I'm going to place my man Stormsire.
Ooh.
No, I'm not. Amis here.
Amis Dawnguard. Okie dokie. I'm going to place Fuel Slayer Arnulf. If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, we played a best of 3, which only our patrons can see the 2nd and 3rd games of, and he was responsible for Fuel's death on multiple occasions.
He was.
Blistering best of 3, there were 3 games.
He was immense in that game.
He did.
And I'm going to place Stormsire there.
Ooh. Now you guys move 3, don't they?
They do move 3, and they stay moving 3, even when inspired.
Okay, I'm going to put Targor here.
And I might as well put Rastus here, I think.
Okay. So I'm going to place Carsus there. Saik there. You know, I think Garrek's going to go up front.
In the
Centre.
middle.
So if he was my first, then he's my last. And that's my everything.
Very good.
Thank you very much. Now we're going to roll to see who gets to pick. And as you finish setting up, you get a crit. So I'll see if I can save you the roll. I do. Ooh. Just a single and double. Oh. Yeah.
Okay, I will let you go first, I think.
Righty-ho. So my first go, and I am going to charge. Ooh. I'm sure this is a surprise to you. I'm going to charge with good old Arnulf. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Hello, Arnulf.
I'm going to stab you in the face. He's a bit like that, you see. So he rolls 2 swords and does 1 damage, and if I get a crit, it's 2 damage.
Ooh.
So 2 swords, something. Oh, what a
sword. Better than nothing.
So
who are you attacking?
I'm attacking Amis, sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
shield.
So I can push you back.
You can.
Shove you back to there. Okay.
He's charged.
He has charged. And in the power step, I'm going to play Desecrate. Ooh. To destroy the objective. Anything for you?
Yeah, I'm going to play Sidestep.
Ooh. Oh, God. Oh, God, says Arnold. I regret everything. I didn't mean it. I was just playing around.
So, I'm going to make an attack action with Amis on my first turn.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 2 hammers with assists.
Yes. You're rolling defense dice.
Oh, yeah.
You plonker.
I am a plonker.
Ooh.
Hammer, but only a single assist.
So I need a dodge or a crit, and he lives.
It's very rolly-outy today.
It is. Oh, no. So I'm assuming that's 2 damage.
That's 2 damage.
And he is dead.
He is dead.
And I'm going to play a reaction. I'm going to play Final Blow, which basically does 1 damage to you.
To Amis.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. So I am going to also score a measured strike and precise use of force, both of which I drew.
Get back.
So that's 3 glory.
3 glory. Oh, you get back. I'm going to play Khorne Calls, which is roll 1 extra attack dice. Ooh. In my next attack action. On to my second turn. Mm-hmm. I, possibly unsurprisingly, am going to charge again with Karsus. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, Karsus.
Hello, Poppet.
Karsus got 3 wounds.
Karsus has 3 wounds. And now, with Khorne Calls rolling an extra dice, I roll 4 swords.
Yeah, okay, they are quite good. 3 swords off the bat, that's pretty good, isn't it?
3 swords isn't bad. It's only 2 damage, but... Oh, my word!
Right, I'll take some damage.
I think you will just have to take some damage.
2 damage.
2, and I will push you back to there.
Okay.
And in the power step, I have nothing to play.
Okay, I'm going to use Inspiration Strikes on Amis.
Okay.
Ever need to do?
No.
Okay, and then I'm going to use Hidden Paths on Amis.
Ooh. Zwomany.
My second activation, I'm going to make an attack action.
I am shocked by this turn of events. So 2 hammers? 3
hammers.
3 hammers. Oh, she's inspired, isn't she? Oh, dear Karsus.
Oh, just one hammer.
Okay, so Karsus, a dodge or a crit? 3 damage. Karsus is dead. Another glory for killing poor old Karsus.
Mm-hmm.
And in your power step?
My power step, I've got nothing.
I'm going to play Fueled by Fury.
What does that do?
It enables me to re-roll any attack dice in the next activation.
Nice. It's a bloody affair.
It is. So on to my third go. And I'm going to charge with Garrek. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Charging Rastus.
Rastus. And I roll 2 hammers. I do 2 damage, which is just enough to kill him now.
It is.
And I can re-roll any of my attack dice. Well, of course, now I roll the crit and the freaking don't need to re-roll them because you only roll 1 defense dice.
So you killed him.
He is dead.
Whoa.
So I get advancing strike.
Hey, well played.
So 2 glory for me. And I draw a new objective. I'm going to play acrobatic on Garrek Gorebeard. And my guys are all inspired.
Whoa.
Targor, Sek, and Garrek are all now inspired.
And you've got acrobatic on as well.
Yes, Garrek's got acrobatic on, so he rolls 2 defense dice now. Not shields, 2 defense dice. Anything from you in my power step?
So you've charged over here.
I have.
No, I have nothing in your power step.
Okay. So on to your third activation.
Tempted to charge Garrek. If I've managed to get a pushback, then he's there for the taken, kind of. But
it does mean I could get an assist on Amis from him.
Oh, yeah.
If you push him into her.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, he doesn't do very much damage, does he?
He doesn't.
Oh, what a game! Right, I'm gonna risk charging 2, 3 to there. I'm gonna risk charging Targor.
Okay. You don't shoot me.
Shoot at Targor. I'm going to do Fulmination.
Fulmination.
So I need swirlies. Foci. 1 foci.
1 foci. Okay, so Targor still only rolls 1 dodge. Poor Targor. Way! 1
got it.
dodge.
In that case, I'm going to play Lightning Assault.
Boom.
Which allows me to attack again.
Boom.
And I get
more foci.
1 foci.
Well, I'll roll another dodge then.
So frustrating when it goes out either way. Ooh.
Ah.
It's only 1 damage though.
Okay.
But I am inspired because I have successfully cast a spell.
Oh, sorry, I moved him back. Do you want to push him back?
Yes, please.
To there?
Yeah, not that it makes much difference, but I will push him back to there.
Okay.
And he is now inspired. All your guys are inspired. You didn't turn their bases over.
Good point.
I made a bit of a boo-boo earlier.
What's that?
I didn't score a strong start. I could have scored a strong start
Oh,
last
yes,
turn.
yes.
So score this immediately. I can still score it, I think. Score this immediately if the first fighter taken action in this round is an enemy fighter. So I can score that.
Yes.
So I get an extra glory for that.
Yeah.
And then I now
this is one of those situations where it's a score immediately, but you can score it once you've drawn it type affair. And what did you pick up?
If I'd scored it last time, I could have scored this one now.
Dope.
Never mind. So there, guys, is a reason to watch your cards.
Yes. Although generally, when you're not trying to record and explain and all
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
you're more likely to remember these things.
That's true.
So on to my 4th go, because I have nothing in your power step. I'm just going to move Seg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, hello.
Yep. And that is it for me.
What is it for you? I've got nothing to play in your power step.
So on to your 3rd and final.
Third and final.
So on to your 4th and final
activation. And I'm going to try and empower Amis here.
Yep, might as well. It'll inspire her. And
It won't inspire. She's already inspired.
That's
Crit.
the point. Crit. So you do get it.
So no, spell action. Yes, it's cast. So she is empowered, which means I do cast harness the storm.
Is that score immediately?
Score immediately if I successfully cast a spell. So she is empowered, but it only lasts to the end of the phase.
Yes.
But I do get that glory.
But you get another glory for that score immediately.
And pick up another card.
You do.
I've only got 2.
You've only got 2 left. Yeah. Wow, end of the first round. Anything in your power step?
Nothing.
Okay, so on to the end phase already. You went first.
No, you went first. You went first.
So I went first. So I've scored. It begins. Scoring end phase of at least 1 fighter from each warband is dead.
Nice, well done. Somebody commented on Facebook, why would you only take so many score immediately, or not take too many score immediately cards? And I didn't see what the answer was. It was Jamie Giblin posted about Cursebreakers and why they're good. And
because they have a lot of score
I said I wouldn't normally take as many as 6. Somebody asked, well, why wouldn't you take 6? I didn't see what the answer was, but I have a theory in a minute which I'll explain.
Which is you don't end up with any objectives left that you can actually play. Okay, so and then I also scored Alone in the Darkness.
Ah, well played.
I was a little bit concerned, and that's why I didn't charge in the end.
Right, okay.
I thought if I charge and I miss, that does me over. And for my last card, I'm going to keep my last card, and I'm going to draw up.
Okay. You see, I scored shining example because my leader's inspired, and fired up because I have somebody inspired. So that's 2 more, not 2 more wounds, 2 more glory, and I have to take these last 2 cards.
And you've got no more objectives to get.
No, exactly. So slightly upset that I lost Superior Tactician now.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep the remaining power card and draw 4 new ones.
Okay.
1, 2.
Okay, so it's round 2. Who's going to get the first go in? Or crit a double and...
It's not you at the moment.
Crits. Double of X crittins.
Definitely not me.
So, I think I am going to have to go first because, frankly, Hamis is quite scaring me. She does 3 damage. That is enough to one-shot Saik and put the hurt on Garrek. So I am going to charge with Saik because he can one-shot Hamis at the minute. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. He only rolls 2 dice, but he does have cleave. 2 hammers, 3 damage. 1 hammer, but you can't use shields.
Oh, the dodge would have been enough. It rolled out again. It's rolling out a lot tonight. It's a shield that you can't use.
It's enough to kill her.
Oh!
And I score precise use of force.
Well played.
So I get 1 glory for killing us and 1 for precise use.
Okay.
And I pick a new objective up. Okay, power step. I'm going to play distraction. Just so you can't stand there and take pot shots at me. You're going to have to charge or move.
For my first activation, I'm going to make a move action to there.
Okay, so there's a move token, handily available.
Yep. Then I'm going to play Deathly Fortitude on Stormsire.
Ooh.
So it takes him up to 6 wounds.
Spends a glory.
Spends a glory, yes, thank you. And then I'm going to play Ready for Action!
I'm going to play Jewel of Wits.
Oh, very nice.
Just off the back of that very quickly and grab another couple of cards
Okay.
off the deck.
And I'm going to attack them.
Shoot a 8.
I'm going to shoot Targor. I think that's the way to go.
Poor little Targor.
Shoot Targor, so it's 2 Fulminations. No use. No use.
It's painful. I'm going to play Deathly Fortitude on Targor. I want him to live.
Okay, well, I'm going to play Sudden Growth on Stormsire.
So he's got what, a move of nothing now?
Move nothing yet.
Okay, what's the range of his Zappy Zapness?
3.
Okay, so I'm then going to play Quick Advance. We just push 2 of my guys 1 hex. I'm going to push him 1, and I'm going to push him 1. Anything else for you?
I'm going to play Eighth the Wings Dance.
Ooh, what's that one do?
+1 defense in the next activation.
Nice. I'm then going to play another Glory, and I'm going to play the Faneway Crystal on Targor. That's it, I haven't got anything else to play at the minute.
You haven't? Okay, I've got nothing to play.
Okay, so on to my second activation.
Yes.
I'm going to do a move action with Garrek. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in my power step, I have nothing to do.
I've got nothing to do.
Then on your second activation.
Second activation, I'm going to draw. I'm going to shoot Garrek. I'm going to draw a card.
Okay. Anything in your power step?
Nope.
So in my third activation, I'm going to also draw a card. And in my power step, nothing. Anything in my power step for you?
No. In my third activation, I'm going to draw a card. And I've got nothing to do.
I have likewise nothing to do. So in my fourth go, I'm just going to move Targor And he's going to use the fadeaway crystal over to that objective over there, if you would be so kind. And in my power step, I have nothing I wish to do.
Okay, I'm going to play Butcher's Eye on Stormsire. And then I'm going to make an attack action in my fourth and final. I'm going to shoot Targor. Garrek.
Okay.
I need a crit, really. No, that was a load of
Quote unquote.
that's a shame. I was gonna hammer all of my objectives at once then if I got that.
Oh, that's a shame. Oh. Okay, so that didn't come off.
That didn't come off, no.
Anything in your power step?
Nothing in my power step.
Okay, so we're on to the end phase, and I went first, didn't I? So I didn't score, and I'm going to get rid of extreme flank. It's probably not likely with three guys.
Score it now.
Possibly, but I think
Garrek down there. I couldn't stop him.
You might kill some of
Don't
my
forget he
guys.
doesn't move.
When he moves, oh yes, good point. Keep that. Ignore that. Okay. What I did score is I scored supremacy.
Well played.
And I scored making a statement.
Well, you got my card. I knew you had that from the moment you desecrated the thing again, but there was nothing I could do about it.
So I scored 6.
I think you're going to win this game. Well played.
And of the rest of my cards, I'm going to keep, and I'm just going to draw my last 2 power cards and 2 objectives.
Yeah, there was nothing I could do about that. I could see it coming a mile off.
The minute you use desecrate, it's a massive,
yeah.
It's a massive flare to your opponent on what your tactics going to be.
Possibly I could have done something different, but I didn't. But I do score escalation and chosen champion.
Nice.
3.
Nicely done.
1, 2, 3. And if I had got that attack off, I would have scored my final one as well, but I didn't. And you wouldn't have scored supremacy, so that would have been good for me and not very good for you.
Yes. I guess you might.
Well, I haven't got any others.
You've got nothing else to draw.
But yeah, I am going to get rid of a lightning whip because I can't play it on anybody.
Okay, so you can draw up, and then we shall roll for the next round.
I wanted to see who goes first.
Yep. Would you like to roll first?
I can roll first if you like. One single, one double. Looking for a crit, really.
No.
I don't know what to do now. It's tough, isn't it?
How much damage does he do?
I have got an awful lot of wounds.
Yeah, you can't move very far.
I can't move very far. I think I'm going to let you go first.
So my first activation, I'm going to put Targor on guard. On guard.
On guard.
I have nothing in my power step.
Okay, what's the wound situation of your guys?
So Garrek's got 4, Sake's got 3, and Targor has 3.
He's got 3 left. So
Because he can only move. Oh, I forgot he can only move 3 now.
Oh, yeah.
I put the wrong f***ing guy on guard. I can't charge with him. Remember your upgrades, people. Remember your upgrades.
Okay, in your power step, I'm going to play Great Fortitude on Stormsire. I don't think he's got enough wounds yet.
How many wounds has he got now?
He's got 4, 8, 9. Which I think might be the most we've ever had in a game.
He's got a gargant. There should be an objective for get your character up to like 10 wounds or something.
And I'm
going
to play Tempest Might on him as well, which is +1 damage to all spell attack actions.
I am still not going to play anything.
Okay, and then I'm going to shoot at Garrek.
Shoot rate. Okay. Oh.
Again.
I mean, you're rolling.
Yeah, great lightnings.
I mean, you've got a 50-50 chance on that dice because you've got crits and you've got 2 swirlies.
Yeah, I mean, I might not hit, but yeah, I have.
You should be getting at least 1.
Yeah. Anyway,
I've not liked you.
No.
Okay, so into the stepping of powers.
I've got nothing to do in the stepping of powers.
I'm going to play light armor on Seg.
What does that do?
So that means he rolls with crits on defense no longer count.
Right.
But he rolls an extra attack dice, so he now rolls 3 hammers. So on to my second activation. I'm going to charge with Seg. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, hello.
Eop. So he rolls 2 normally, +1 for light armor, and I need hammers, and I have cleave. 2 hammers.
I've got 2 shields.
You have got 2, but you can't use shields because I have cleave.
Oh, you have cleave.
You need a crit.
That time I had a roll. There's a
Wow.
crit.
There you go. Well, that just shut me up. Power step, I have nothing to do.
Okay.
And Sec needs a little chargey token.
Right. So I'm going to, in my first activation.
Your first activation? No, it must be your
second. No, I shot at Garrek.
Yes, you did.
First time. Yeah, so I'm going to attack. I'm not going to shoot. That doesn't seem to be working.
No.
I'm going to use 2 hammers to attack Sec.
Wow. Smash. How much damage is that?
That's just 2.
Okay, so he's done 1
but it does have cleave, which means I score 1 armor because
Nice.
I've got Butcher's Eye on.
Nice.
So I do get the glory.
So you get 1 glory for that. Suddenly a lot closer. Okay, so my third activation, I'm going to get rid of a card, I think. I'm going to get rid of Change of Tactics, because I massively fluffed up who to put on guard, and I'll draw another card. And into my power step, I have nothing to do.
I'm going to do nothing in your power step either.
What's the score? Is it 12 v 12? 13. 13 plays 12.
Don't think I'm going to win.
Superior Tactician would have won it for you here, I think.
It would have done. It would have done.
So
Never
what's your
mind.
third activation?
Third activation.
I'm going to swat Sag in
I'm
the
going to
face
try
again.
and hit Sag again.
Yeah.
2 hammers. Come on. Another 2 crits would be good.
Ooh.
1 crit. 1 hammer.
1 hammer. So I need dodges or crits. Oh! He survives 1. I presume you're not going to push him back.
Is it 12 plays 13?
It is.
I'm not going to push him back though.
Okay. Power step.
Got nothing.
Nothing. So onto my 4th go. And Garrick's going to go 1, 2, 3. And that is it for me.
Okay. I'm going to.
And in my power step, I've got nothing.
I have nothing in your power step either.
Your 4th go. Sag's going to get twacked in the face 1 more time.
Try 1 more time. Oh no!
The dice gave you the finger at the end. That's unfortunate. Power step.
Power step. I'm going to play distraction.
Ooh. You bastard. You bastard.
And if I killed Sayek, I think I would have won.
I'm going to play Distraction as well. You don't need to look at the card. But I'm definitely going
Distraction only moves me, not you.
Shut up. Oh, you bugger. Okay. On to the end phase then, I guess. What have you scored?
Nothing. I've got anything to
Oh,
score.
neither have I. I had what armour, but Sayek fluffed his cleave attack.
Yeah.
I had Change his Tactics, and I put the wrong guy on guard. And then I got rid of that and picked up Blood for the Blood God, which is 3 charges, which I couldn't do. And I had Extreme Flank, which I was going for at the end there, and you gave me the right royal finger on that
I
one.
did, but
And
you
it's
just
13
won.
plays 12.
If I'd killed Sayek, I would have won because it would have been 13-13, and you've moved everybody off the objective, and I'm still on there. So if I just got a slight extra bit of luck,
You jammy bastard.
or if
Well,
yeah.
I've called you jammy bastard. I did win it, but
Exactly.
that was well played.
That was really good.
Well played. I didn't know what to think with that whole game. It started out okay for me, although I missed and someone died. But I cleared off one of your objectives, so I was okay. Thinking I might be able to make a statement if it came out, but you had 3 in your half, so I was like, making a statement is going to be hard to get here. So I wasn't really sure how that was going to go. I think the fact that I managed to get rid of Rastus with my Carsus and Garrek attacks is probably
You were quite lucky, because you got rid of Amis and Rastus.
Yeah.
In
In
pretty
2
much,
rounds.
in
2
pretty
rounds I
much,
took
you
one
were
out
very
each round.
successful.
Yeah.
Whereas I had 3 on Sayek and didn't kill him.
Yeah.
And that
yes.
actually is the difference, I think.
Yeah, I think at the end there, if you'd have hit with either of those attacks, Sayek could be dead, and you'd have won by an objective.
Yeah. Yeah, and if my other 3 objectives had come out not first as well, I might have won because I can score.
Yeah.
Certainly score 2 of those at the end, and I might have scored Sorcerer's Scouring.
Well, if I got Blood for the Blood God, I would have got
2.
I would have got 1 for that with 3 people charged. I also had Ploy Master, which is one that's fairly easy to score, and I had Conquest, which had I had that, I would have been running into your half because that's 2 glory as well. So that's a close game.
It was good. I enjoyed that. That was good.
That was
so. Reavers are top tier, or I'm shit. One of the 2. This just in.
Beep, 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 beep.
That was a good game.
I like that. There was no clear winner throughout. I mean, I think you had about 8 glory quite early on.
Yeah, but
you burned through all your cards.
I did, yeah. I didn't have any cards left.
And at that point, you're like, well, what do I do?
That is where you killing my people was really good because I had nothing then to kill you with. So
yeah.
I couldn't get any glory. Just couldn't get any.
You can't do very much at that point. I mean, he was rolling 2. He was doing 2 damage, but you couldn't hit the side of a barn with his spells.
No, and I didn't get any. I didn't get great strength or anything with extra damage.
Yeah.
Because I actually had the Fameway Crystal. So if I killed say early, then I could have popped back over here.
You could have distracted him off, popped over there, and maybe walloped him as well.
Yeah. But it would have meant you could then attack me. So, but it was. Yeah, it was a good game. I really enjoyed that.
It was. Yeah, it's one of those. That was a game where there was no clear winner throughout the whole thing. I think even right up to the end, if either one of us had had the glory land slightly differently or the objectives land slightly differently, it could have been a very different game.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't got much here that would have been useful. I've got Awakened Weapon.
I don't know if you're getting worse or I'm getting better, but our games are getting closer. So I'm assuming you're getting worse.
The Gits game that we had last week, I was trying to make different.
Yes.
We don't know, but it was still a really good game. This deck, I don't know. I think you just played really well.
Well, I think I was lucky. I was lucky in that I got the second round, which meant I could get that attack off on Amos with Sayek and take her out.
Yeah, if it goes the other way.
If I hadn't taken her out, I'd have been in a lot more trouble because she could have taken Sayek out.
She could have done, and I had various defensive cards as well, and I could have put the extra wound cards on both of them that were left.
So they both would have been really hard to
6
take
wounds.
out, and I just wouldn't have been able to take either of them out at that point. And I think that might have been where the game turned when Sayek took out Abyss.
Yeah.
And I had that ability.
I'm not sure if I could have done any differently. I possibly didn't need to, I possibly should have inspired. I don't know if I could have done it differently.
I think it was that close that there were so many factors that moved it.
Yeah.
And I like that because you can't just say, oh, it was because the boards were set up badly. Like the Gerzag versus Gits game, it was like you could tell. You couldn't tell at the start, but on reflection afterwards, just the boards did you in.
I got sucked in thinking I'd be able to obliterate you.
Yeah.
And ironically, I got obliterated.
Yeah, although I didn't score obliterate, so that's a triple weird way.
Yeah.
But, I enjoyed that. I mean, I know I enjoyed that. I won, but it wasn't in the bag for either of us the whole game through.
No, I like games like that. The Orc game I didn't enjoy because, and you've been on the end of it as well, where there's just nothing you can do.
You can't roll anything, or you don't get the cards out, or it just doesn't work because your opponent just places the boards better. Or I think we had a game. Well, I've had multiple examples. I've experienced it many times where the dice hate me, and I've had games where we had Mugor versus the Fast Riders on a long board. Our first game of them, my Mugor he did terribly because you placed them long ways and you played it really well, and I just got slapped him out. And but I'd rather play games like this.
Definitely, and I really enjoyed the Gits last week because although my plan didn't really work, there was a constant mental kind of thing going on. Yeah, and I think I set up Supremacy using Earthquake.
You did.
Well, if you can do stuff like that, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose. It just makes makes the game fun.
Yeah, I did that.
Exactly. Yeah. If you just sit and watch your your opponent systematically take out your men and just you've got nothing to do, then it's really rubbish. And again tonight, you had a bit of luck. You got rid of 2 of my men, but then I had this mental thing of well, how can I do the maximum damage with Storm Sight? Didn't quite get over the line, but it doesn't matter because it was really good fun tried.
Yeah, and you can't if the dice hate you at the end and you just can't roll them. There's not a lot you can do about that.
No.
But I enjoyed that game thoroughly. I enjoyed last week's game thoroughly. I'm enjoying the games more these days. I don't know if it's because I'm winning more of them or just because they're closer.
Do you think it's banned and restricted list related?
I think it might be. And although I was quite surprised because last week my Sepulchral Guard and this week with the Reavers, I had about 8 cards, same in both decks. Some of them were from the ban. I mean, probably. I haven't checked. I'll have to look, but maybe 5 of them might have been from the band list.
I have mine written down here. The ones that I've got are 1, 2, 3. No, I think only 2 from the band list actually that were the same. I had 7 cards. Did I say 7? 8 cards. I had 8 cards that were the same, and
Actually,
escalation, and fired up are the only two. Because Shining Example isn't on the ban list. Is
oddly, looking at the cards that I had across them both, I had 9 in total, shared across the two, which is quite odd because Sepulchral Guard and Reavers, you'd think the decks would be very different. I did have Change of Tactics, Extreme Flank, and What Armour in both.
Right.
But I don't think any of the rest
there's
of them.
Well, people do say you can score Extreme Flank with these guys.
If I'd have got Reavers in the first round, I would have scored it because I would have just run 2 guys either side, and you just can't really stop unless you've got an Earthquake or a card to move them.
But with Stormsire, people say you should, because they were talking about having extreme flank. I don't know. You've said before, oh, you could still score it with a 3-person warband. Maybe if you've got long boards. But I think if I've got them here and one in the middle, say, or one somewhere, then I'm very open to being
picked off
tough,
one at a time and swarmed.
Yeah.
I think you'd have to play long boards, so you've only got to worry about 5 hexes.
Obviously, you can't choose.
No, and if you get placed the wrong way, then you are in a lot of worse situation. I mean, I guess you could, because you could have one guy here, one guy over the back.
This ball's quite good
because you can run one over to the corner.
You could start there and there, but then you're vulnerable.
But if you put a person here, they can run over to the corner first turn, and then it makes it hard for me to come after you. Although Reavers are faster, so I could put the pressure on you.
But then it doesn't leave you. And this is the thing I think I said originally. It doesn't leave you in a good position.
Yeah.
So you've scored extreme flank, but okay, next turn I've got one over here and one over here somewhere. Or
I guess one of the things we're always going for is we're obviously. Personally, I'm always looking at my cards, and if I don't think I can score at least like 4 or 5 glory, I'm like, oh no, I'm not going to do very well here. But scoring 3 glory isn't a bad place to be at the end of a round.
No, it's not at all. Especially the first round.
Especially the first round, yeah. But I find myself sometimes looking at my cards thinking, God, I'm only going to score 2 or 3 glory here. It's like, that's actually not bad.
It's not. You only really want to have 2 upgrades in your hand at the end of the first turn. You don't really want 3 because that means you've only got 2 ploys. In the first turn, it's better to have more ploys than upgrades.
I guess people would argue that if you can score 9 glory in the first round, that's great.
Absolutely. But
it's unlikely to happen.
If you've got 2 or 3, then you're going to be able to spend what you've got, and then that normally for a lot of warbands starts the
ball rolling.
Exactly.
Yeah, especially for like the Gits.
Shadespire
starts the skull
metaphor,
rolling.
But I couldn't think of one.
Starts the Nightvaulting. No,
starts
the
Gits.
Yeah, especially for the Gits, because if they get 3 glory,
well, they have to get 3. You have to look at for 3 there, don't you?
Yeah, because they want to get inspired as quickly as they can.
Interesting choice of yours, and I was surprised to see it in a Khorne deck. Inspiration Strikes. What was your thinking behind that?
My theory was if I could get that early, I haven't got to wait for 3 people to be dead, and I could inspire Saik.
And he can go off.
And he's doing 2 dice and 3 damage, and if I could then get a great strength on him or something, because I had Spores of Battle as well, the theory was if I could get that out early, Saik could one-shot one of your guys, and you might take Saik out straight away after, but that's a trade I'll take.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I've still got 4 guys.
1-to-1 is perfect. 2. It's good for you.
Yeah, well, definitely. Yeah, especially against these guys.
Yeah. Did you?
But in the end, I ended up with both Spores of Battle and Inspiration Strikes, and I didn't need either. So
did you take Ready for Action?
I did not take Ready for Action. I'd spent, I think, most of my my restriction list choices were objectives, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it, I think.
Especially I just find that Reavers sometimes struggle with scoring glory, and I'd rather take some of the easier to score objectives, because if you've got the objectives, you can buy the upgrades. It's no good having the fancy upgrades if you can't buy them.
No, that's true. That's true, though, with Spores of Battle, of course. I just think Spores of Battle Ready for Action is pretty potent.
That is true.
If you're looking
if you've
for
got
Inspiration
Strikes,
Strikes,
But I think, I don't...
It's quite a unique card combo, though. That's tricky to pull off.
Yeah, and the chance of getting both cards is... Or 3 cards, it's not easy to achieve.
Did you have Regal Vision?
I didn't have Regal Vision, no. Because, again, I just didn't have the cards in my deck.
No, so I like Regal Vision, but it's one of those borderline cards. But I just wondered, with you being objective heavy, like with making a statement and things, whether you might have thought, well, I'll have Regal Vision as well.
I took a fair few. I didn't take anywhere near like our Faction of Fraction, but I did take a fair few Khorne specific cards.
And as you said at the top,
they've got some really nice ones.
As you said at the top, they with the removal of the ban list and restricted list, the Khorne own cards come into their own.
They do,
in a way that I'm not sure they do in so many of the other warbands.
No, I guess some of the warbands like Oryx, I think some of their cards absolutely suck. I mean, you've got Cunning but Brutal and Brutal but Cunning.
Yeah, must have.
And they're a given.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think some of their objectives especially are just rubbish.
Yeah, they're not.
So,
good.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed that at home. Do point out anything we missed or we got wrong. and do ask any questions that you might have.
Yes, and do point out what we've got wrong. Sure, there's lots. And if you do enjoy this game and you want to see more, and you want to see us play best of threes, because the more this game evolves, the more I want to see best of threes.
Yes, I think this kind of game I'd love to play best of
Please consider chucking a little bit of money our way on Patreon.
Yep.
You will get extra stuff over there, and the more supporters we get, the more ability we'll have to make extra games.
Yeah, the more we can make
content. I think we're having a Discord set up over there soon, aren't we, for members only to come and chat to us.
A live chat once every month as well.
We have now hit that level where we can do a live chat.
And we're rapidly approaching doing live games.
Yeah.
So once a month we'll be doing a live chat followed by a live game.
Woo!
And then also a best of 3 every month as well, which is for Patreon specific. So do consider us. The more support we can get, the more time we can dedicate to this. So yeah, that's us begging done.
Yeah.
So the cat will go away now. But thank you to all our patroners. We really do appreciate everything you do. We appreciate everybody, even the YouTubers, because without you guys looking at all the videos, we still wouldn't make the money we do to support the hobby. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for appreciating us and putting up with us.
I don't appreciate you.
No, I know.
Frankly, I've put up with you enough tonight. Go home.
We shall see you soon.
Bye.